Record.
Hi, I'm Robert Atwell here with Haley Aber, Anthony Kish, and Jordan Pringle, and we are Full Cycle Voltage, creating quality energy for a valuable purpose.
Our ask, we Full Cycle Voltage are asking for $285,700 in exchange for 15% equity in our company.
I've been employed at Price Chopper for some time now, and my passion and desire to solve the issue that we're going to be discussing has really developed through me seeing crate upon crate of perishable food waste being dumped into the compactor every single week, as well as the store operating on full capacity in terms of electricity for 24 hours, despite the store only being open for 18 hours.
Retailers use over 3.8 trillion kilowatt hours of electricity and waste over 16 billion pounds of food per year in the United States.
As for our social solution is quite simple. We plan on converting food waste into methane and methane into kilowatt hours of electricity for grocery stores across America.
Our prototype will consist of 5 different elements, the first one being a 14-foot conveyor belt. This will help transport the food waste to the top of drum 1 where there will be a hatch that the organic food waste will fall into. Drum 1 will act as a blender. The slurry will then be transported to drum 2 where the decomposition process takes place. During this process, the methane will rise to the top of the drum where it is then transferred to the microbiome fuel cell. The fuel cell turns the chemical energy into electrical energy. That energy that is produced is then run through the generator that is connected to the store in the power grid by a two-way meter. The product features include drum 1, which has a 1,200 gallon capacity with an estimated of 950 gallons of food waste produced per week. The drum is comprised of a stainless steel frame with 2 sets of 2 stainless steel blades within. Drum 2 has a 3,000 gallon capacity with a compressor in the middle to maximize the methane. There's an arm with a stainless steel blade to help keep the slurry from becoming stagnant. There's expected to be 180,000 grams of methane produced per week, which will generate 1,500 kilowatt hours of energy per week. We intend on using a 6-gallon microbiome fuel cell and a 180 kilowatt hour generator.
As you can see from our value propositions, our people preserve social and environmental responsibility. Our place is meant to help supermarkets and grocery stores. Our planet creates organic fertilizer and cuts down on greenhouse gas emissions by cutting down on food waste. And our profit establishes a gross profit rate of 51%.
In terms of our business model here at Full Cycle Voltage, we are going to be completely business to business with a selling price of $175,000, cost of one unit of $85,650, as well as a gross profit margin per unit of 51% or $89,350.
And as for our target market, we expect to sell to chain conventional supermarkets such as Trader Joe's, Wegmans, and ShopRite, as well as other supermarkets or stores that offer a full line of perishable products.
The market size will consist of our pilot market, which is going to be Orange County, where we plan on selling to 21% of the locations. The next is going to be the Somme, where we plan on selling to 15 locations, which is going to be the Hudson Valley. The next is going to be the SAM, which is going to be the entire state of New York, where we plan on selling to 10% of the stores. And then the TAM is going to be the entire Northeast, where we plan on selling to 9% of the stores.
As for sales, how are we going to sell our product? We plan on using websites like LinkedIn and Thomas.net to connect to potential buyers, as well as attend trade shows such as Design and Manufacturing Expo 2023 and Quality Expo, as well as traditionally word of mouth.
Full Cycle offers the only fully assembled waste-to-energy converter scaled to supermarkets, allowing them to yield full benefit from their waste.
Now, how has our company positioned itself? At Full Cycle, we've positioned ourselves against 3 competing companies as well as municipal converters. And as you can see, Full Cycle checks the box on every single metric it competes on. We produce organic waste to energy. We are appropriately scaled to supermarkets. We initially plan on investing a large amount into research and development. We plan on offering a full access to our product output, and we plan on offering a fertilizer byproduct from a result of our activities.
As for our team, as you look from left to right, you see CEO Robert, COO Haley, CFO Anthony, and CMO Jordan, as well as our extended team, Chris Napolitano, Harold Pettengill, and Jerry McCarthy.
In January of 2023, we established Full Cycle Voltage. In April of 2024, we plan to sell our product at our first location. In December of 2024, we achieve our desired penetration percent in our pilot of 21%. In July of 2025, we reach our break-even point. In January of 2026, we enter our total addressable market, and in December of 2027, we implement our exit strategy.
Full Cycle is asking for $285,700 for 15% of our company, where we plan on allocating 70% of that to research and development, 17% to materials, 6% to rent, another 6% to direct labor and salaries, and then the remaining 1% for the startup fee.
We plan to sell Full Cycle Voltage to either Covanta, Novo Energy, or Blue Sphere when we reach our desired penetration percentage in our total addressable market, kind of like when Chevron acquired Renewable Energy Group Incorporated in 2022.
As you can see, our year one profit and loss by month. First year, as you can see, key assumptions, no salaries and wages expense, as well as the cost of an LLC of $2,700. Due to the nature of our product and the engineering and liability related barriers to actually producing one and selling it, we don't actually plan to sell it in our first year. Rather, we intend to incur a $1.4 million research and development expense. Moving on to the 5 years, you can see assumptions change a little bit. We have salaries and wages, so that is not included in the assumptions. We also have assumptions related to product liability insurance, as well as selling and administrative. In 2024, we plan to sell our first product, selling 4 on the year, generating $700,000 in revenue. It's important to note that in our first 2 years, we're going to have a massive working capital deficit, which we will plan to address by applying for grant opportunities across the states that we operate in, all of which can provide money to either us for selling the product or for the customers in which we serve. In 2025, we plan on experiencing exponential growth as we begin to penetrate our SOM and SAM, selling 47 products and generating $8 million in revenue. In 2026, we plan to sell 61 products, expanding into our total addressable market and incurring increased operating expenses as a result. However, in 2027, we bounce back, selling 84 products, generating just under $15 million in sales, and achieving our most profitable year yet.
We were Full Cycle Voltage. Thank you for your time.